Well, today it's a little cold out here in Utah. We're working on something different today. Instead of the Toyota, it's going to be the tow pig. Driving it last night, it started making a really ugly noise. I already took those bolts out, but this front drive line seems to be getting wore out. Shouldn't be doing that. So luckily I heard it leaving town, so I turned back around, and that's what we found. I'm really glad it's not one of those CV axles, because that would suck. So I'm just gonna hurry and pull this out, run to Napa or AutoZone and get me a replacement. Should go pretty slick. We just got to remove those 4 bolts there, and then these 4 that are 5/8, and it should go pretty slick. Wish me luck. Okay, well, I got the drive line out here on the table. Came out pretty easy. I just pounded on the head. Pounded on it with the hammer right there. And this one didn't even take a pound, and it just slid right out. But now I just got my bearing compressor thing here. Yep. I didn't listen to the rules. Never do. But yeah, I just put a wrench on there, and I'm pressing these out. Way easier than trying to hold it all awkward on the press over there. But yeah, I'm just in the process of changing that out. All the bearings were completely gone. But it's one of the ones that doesn't have a greaser, so never greased it. Yeah, we'll get that changed out and go get the new part. Should go pretty easy peasy. The tow pig will be back in business. There we have it. To a part, I did end up having to cut it. My battery died in impact, and yeah, I wouldn't press them back the other way so I can get the caps off. So I cut them. But look at this. That's all that was left of the bearings. With every little cut, that's all of it. So we'll run to the store, get a new one, and we will throw it on. Here we are at AutoZone in Ephraim, Utah, to get that U-joint that we cut and broke off right across from Robbie Layton's shop. So maybe we'll run into him. Here we go. A moog U-joint. It costs almost as much as okay, did a quick stop at Walmart. That's why I love these Ram boxes. Fit all your stuff in there. Now we can get back to working on the truck, get our Red Bull, and get that U-joint put back together on that drive line. So let's do that. Quit messing around over here in Ephraim. There's so many activities to do over here, but gotta get this truck done so we can get welding on the little truck again. Just kidding. One last quick stop after Walmart. The old local Wendy's. They all happen to be right next to each other. AutoZone, Walmart, Wendy's. Hell, we might go stop at Tractor Supply for some bolts. Might as well, we're here. It's about 15-minute drive from my house, so if I can save a 15-minute drive, we will. A quick lunchtime snack, because it's exactly noon right now. Well, I'm weak. So we stopped at Tractor Supply. There's old Robbie Layton's shop. If you guys follow him on YouTube, he's getting pretty big. Yeah, it's right across the street from all the other places we were just at. So we'll run in here real quick and see what we can find. Well, we are back at the shop, ready to get some work done. So now I got my moog part. It took forever because I got distracted shopping around. But yeah, now we just gotta put them back together, and we'll be ready to keep welding on this bad boy. But once again, that's another video. Yeah, so we'll just hurry up and get that going. I probably won't show the whole process. If you guys want to see me put stuff together a little bit better, a little more thoroughly, let me know in the comments. I just feel like it's kind of boring and you guys don't want to see that. But then at the same time, it might be something you want to learn and see how I do it, not just see me as I do it in little bits and pieces. But yeah, let me know in the comments. And of course, the videos will be a little bit longer, but it'll give you more detail if you guys want to, you know, if you're going to end up doing it on your rig or doing something similar. I can always do that. Something as simple as putting a U-joint in or trying to build your 4-link suspension. Even though this is my first time ever doing this, I'm literally learning as I go, and I haven't really got it on video a whole lot, but my dad's been helping me quite a bit. He's been welding and fabricating his whole life. So yeah, I can get all that recorded if you guys want. Like I said, let me know in the comments, and we'll see how much more detail we can get into. And that's how I do, guys. You know, I love anti-seize, so I go through a lot of it. So just put some down inside there on both sides. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side when I'm ready. Make sure you wear gloves, and then press them together. That way, usually I'm the one that changes my own parts, so I want them to come out pretty easy. Anti-seize goes a long way, so I'm probably gonna end up putting some on here on both ends just for future. So anti-seize, best friend. And there we have it, the finished product, full of anti-seize. Looks really good. Now I'm just gonna do a quick oil change. Wicks filter is the only way I go. I buy those online and just get them shipped here. And I'm just gonna do a quick oil change while I'm here. I'm working on it, and we'll change it all out, and then we'll get working on that truck. Thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, give a like, follow, and comment. Like what turned out just to be a U-joint change ended up being like a mild service on my truck, which we might be going to a race this Friday with the old 4Runner up at the Maverick Center, so that might be exciting. I just wanted to go over with the tools we use and what I did. Really, this is literally all I needed for the service and oil change, other than my grease gun, just the oil filter wrench, funnel, 3/8 drive wrench with no socket, and then just the Wicks filter. Once again, I'm not sponsored by Wicks, but I really do like their filters a lot. We ended up greasing all the ball joints, which they're really dirty right now. So all the ball joints, all the tie rod ends, the CV axles, both sides, and then just everything from the driveline we changed back. We ended up greasing everything, and then we just did an oil change, which literally just one bolt on the oil pan. You undo it, drain it, and then you got your oil filter up in there. I really don't need the wrench. It's kind of in an awkward spot, so I like give it a quarter turn with the wrench to take it off, and then just undo it by hand. And then to put it back on, same thing, I do it by hand, and not even a quarter turn with the wrench. They don't need to be super tight. Just snug it up with it, because like it's in an awkward spot, so it's kind of hard to tighten all the way. But it should be good to go. I cleaned the air filter not that long ago, because it gets pretty dirty down here, and where it's aftermarket one, it gets pretty bad. So I clean that one pretty often. Filled it up with washer fluid and just made sure my coolant was full, and we're good to go now. Hopefully we can continue towing with it. It looks like my airbag, once again, they're all filthy, but might be leaking from the bottom. So I might have to replace an airbag here in a little bit, but that ain't no big deal. They're fairly inexpensive and super easy to change out. I just did the driver's side one not too long ago. But once again, fellas or ladies, thanks for watching, and on to the next one.